What's up, folks? This is Kenio here. I'm at the abortion rally. Just doing a little quick comment here. In about anywhere from about 2 to 3 hours, maybe a little bit more, Judge Kavanaugh is going to be confirmed to this United States Supreme Court, barring any kind of trickery or attempts by the Democrats. I'm actually here in front of the abortion clinic. This is where children are being murdered right now. So kind of give a recap, Roe V Wade banned states from being able to, prevented states from being able to ban the murder of unborn children in the 1970s. And it's kind of the big reason, focal point for why a lot of the anger directed toward Brett Kavanaugh, as well as other judicial appointments. There's actually going to be more judicial appointments after Kavanaugh, and there may be yet another one if Ruth Bader Ginsburg either retires or dies. Here, what you see behind me is they have to use umbrellas to shield these people, supposedly not just from the sun, but from basically being led to feel guilty about what's going on in there. And basically what happened is the court system in the 70s declared that unborn children were not human. And so they and they did so in a way to make it, refer to them as fetus or, tissue or whatever. I just recently saw the movie Gosnell, which opens, I think, October 12th. There was a special screening at Riverdale, thanks to 101.1 FM, and got to see some of the, what happens when abortion goes to extreme. Kermit Gosnell was the person who literally tore apart. I do notice that oftentimes when these people drive up to the abortion clinic, I've been here a few times before, they often have, fairly new cars. They don't look like they're, exactly starving. They don't come here by a bus. They have enough money to take care of a child, which is usually the excuse for murdering an unborn child, is because they claim that they can't financially provide for one. We are the richest nation on earth. There's, I think, upwards of around 2 million people waiting for adoption. Crisis pregnancy. Also, of course, Planned Parenthood, in order to get taxpayer funds and to justify their existence, they often do what they call a little bit of good to justify their evil. Of course, they claim that they provide for like breast exams and cancer screens, other things else. But it turns out there's lots of other organizations that not only do they do that, but they do that much better and more efficiently than Planned Parenthood. And of course, this agenda and others has been brought along by the court system, which is why they are so desperate to make sure that Brett Kavanaugh is not confirmed, and that they fight tooth and nail against any chance of returning the Constitution back to the United States founding. Abortion, by the way, has been around for centuries. I believe the Romans are the first to perfect the art. Of course, in murder of children itself has been going on for a long time. There's an officer there who has a firearm. I don't know if he's a Pulaski County Sheriff's officer or what.
Blood is also on your hands.
But this is kind of thing goes on, every day, however long they're open, and it's kind of sad. Of course, Planned Parenthood itself is organized by a group called a lady named Margaret Sanger, who created it as a way to exterminate what she called to refer to as Negroes and immigrants. That was Margaret Sanger who created that. There's a lady here on the phone. I think she's going to come by to try to take pictures and try to dox us. As you know, that's one of the other things the left likes to do, is they try to focus they try to get activists to try to focus on there. I noticed they got the rainbow uniform, and they've been here before. And so the grandma has come down here with her nice phone to, I guess, film, and maybe, I don't know if she's live streaming, probably she's taking pictures of us, so they can then try to harass, intimidate, and whatnot. Clinic escort. You look closer? You're disturbing. Why would they be scared? It's a camcorder. Why would they be scared?
It sticks closer than a
Who are you to And she's grinning while she does that. So the clinic escort, the abortionist lady, came up there and basically said that I came out here to scare people. What's there to be scared of? It's the truth. I mean, it's. You notice they have these little, I guess, LGBTQ umbrellas. I don't know what she's smiling about. I mean, it should be, you know, they say safe, legal, and rare, and that all these leftist politicians like to claim that they don't like abortion, but it has to be done. As you can see there, she's smiling, so she thinks it's a wonderful thing to kill primarily minority kids. She herself was, of course, an unborn child, so I don't know what her problem is. She doesn't even know who I am. She just instantly knows that I have a camcorder. She didn't listen to me. I could have been a pro-abortion person, but she knows that by having a camcorder out here, that it's going to scare people. Now I don't know who this sheriff here is. I want to get a close up here. Let me stop and then get a zoom in on here in this.